Okay, so setup wise, good. Just be careful. Occasionally with the shorter clubs, your ball does get back a bit too far. Just watch it doesn't get too far back centre towards the right hand side. It wants to be just, I say before, your head kind of behind the ball. If you move that ball a bit too far this way, you've either got to lean a lot further back, which the wedge is going to be not nearly ideal, okay, or you're going to be too far ahead of it, okay. But main issue was, say, top of the back's good. There. Oh, there you go. There. So that's fine. As I said, knee sometimes goes out on that way. It could come a little bit more in slightly, okay. But the main focus on this left knee now is moving it a little bit this way and then extending upwards, okay. What you did before, okay. Watch your left knee now. Zoom in a bit more, you can see it. Okay. Knees almost starting to bend there now. Knees getting outside your laces, outside your foot there. As you keep going there now, there's impact, and that sort of knee position collapsing there. That's coming quite a lot, and the head's going to be dropping down as a result. Big divots are going to ensue unless you then pull and rip your arms up to kind of save it. Okay. Compare that impact position. Now this one starts working there. You get to a little bit beyond, then you go whoop, and you sort of snap it back there. But look at that impact position to that one. Okay, much more kind of extended through there, whereas that is like that, yeah? Your right leg now looks a little bit more kind of extended in this way, not that way. So you're not collapsing the knees. Yes, your head was coming down, but these were going down there. So your head's attached to your knees eventually. If they go that way, you can't keep your head up. So you're going to lose height and get a big divot as a result of that, okay? And then when you finish the swing, much on that left-hand side, as opposed to that one there. You can see always the knee sort of going through, and that was having to sort of try to come back at the end, but by which time it's just, when that knee's working a long way, you said your knee was hurting, okay, that there is just a lot of pressure on that knee going forward, and speed doing that is going to probably put more. You said that knee was a bit sore. Now we want to be careful, we don't want to be sort of just snapping it backwards, but it's got to move and just straighten smoothly, okay? It'll take a bit of practice with that. I would use that wall drill up against the wall there, from here, turn into the wall, brush the hip back, okay? Turn into the wall, brush the hip back. What you do is you go, knee would hit the wall before the hip, and now you're like, you can't go anywhere, yeah? Just the hip's got to move laterally, and the knee will kind of come with that. We said back almost first lesson years ago, the knees would just slide to stop the ball going left and anti-hook it, yeah? And that would just create a big old happy hook, wouldn't it? So it's moving that hip to the left and extending. Hip to the left, extending. You could put a alignment stick in the ground, okay? So you could actually put, if you've got an alignment stick at home, stick it in the ground there, okay? You move your hip towards it and then brush around it, okay? Move towards it, brush around. Move towards, move around, yeah? Not slide in and knock it over, yeah? So that alignment stick's in the ground from your left foot. It's there to move into, but you shouldn't knock it out of the ground. This one here now, there's an alignment stick there, you knock it over, yeah? Make sense?
Yep.
Good man.